My unit came packaged with a USB keyboard and mouse, and a USB Wi-Fi adapter dongle. You're basically set to go as long as you have a monitor. The cost value alone for this unit makes it worth $150. You won't find anything at retail with a quad-core i5 and 8GB of RAM for under $500, and the trade-off is that the case has some scuffs on it? Big whoop! My unit in particular has a DVD drive on it, which I know has been a sticking point for others before. It's not gonna function well if your intention is to use it for gaming given that it has no GPU in it, though it does have power to be a decent low-range rig with one. It took about an hour to set it up given that Windows had to do whatever Windows does when you first turn on a PC, but since then This unit is the top right monitor in my cluster and you can see it hanging out next to my gaming rig at the right side of one of the photos. It performs at a level comparable to my gaming rig on basic tasks like web browsing, image editing, etc. Without the annoying lengthy processing times and cumbersome memory limits of an old Asus ULT50 I was using. The only serious downside to this unit at all is that the motherboard became warped at some point, either installed incorrectly or as some symptom of its storage or shipping conditions. The PS/2 serial ports for mouse and keyboard are completely unusable, though these in particular nobody cares about anyway because they're never used anymore. The more concerning bits are the barely serviceable Ethernet port because the slight offset makes the tab not lock in, so the connector just slides right out again, and the unusable USB and DisplayPort connectors. I made the upper DisplayPort connector work by, most likely, warping the connector on the cable just because I was uninterested in dealing with an RMA. Final verdict: double-check the connections on the back to make sure they're accessible when you get it, and you have a great daily use PC. To put it simply, it works. And it works very well actually. While it's far from being a powerhouse with a recent generation of processors, it's still a very capable system. Click link in description for more reviews.